Alright, what's up guys? How's it going? I am really looking forward to this. So if you read the tweet or the description, I'm gonna do two different tier lists. I'm gonna do this first one, which is gonna be how useful each character is, all the party members and, I guess you call them partners, and star spirits are in battle. What's up Thomas? How's it going? And then I'm going to do a tier list of just a ton of characters, over 80, based on design, personality. So that'll be the longer one. This one will be pretty short and sweet, I think. I've been thinking about the placements. And then we just have the entire soundtrack of this game playing in the background, so that'll be good. What's up, Wall? How's it going? Congrats on finishing Metopia today. That was a rough battle. So I put them in order of how you get them. Now, this is going to be entirely how good they are. It's not going to be how much I like them. So, even though Parakarry is my favorite partner, he's definitely not the best. His basic attack is like everybody else's for the most part. When he's fully promoted, it does 5. Shell Shot's good, but kind of falls off. It ends up doing 7. Darker Lord was difficult? Yeah, I saw. What was I saying? Shell Shot does 7 for, I think it's 3, which is still pretty solid. His other move, I think it's Airlift, where he carries them out of battle. Anything that involves taking enemies out of battle but you don't get experience, I'm gonna think is garbage. You don't want those. You want the experience. What's up, Cheeky? How's it going? So I'll put Parakarry here because bias, and then I'll see who else is here and kind of adjust it. Gumbario is pretty easy. He's one of these two. I don't know if I want to say don't ever use him, because Tattle's very useful, but once you get Peekaboo badge and you can see their HP, you're pretty much tattling to see if they have defense or if there's a funny line or something, but this is how good they are in battle, and he's not great. I have beaten Bowser with him by charging up a million times and then doing his multi-bonk, which is, you know, funny, but he's not great. In my playthrough, you'll notice, in all my playthroughs, but the one I streamed especially, I didn't use him in battle. As soon as I got Cooper, he was replaced. Speaking of Cooper, I'm doing good, thank you. Speaking of Cooper, he's another one. Ooh, what song is this? This is like Bowser's Castle. When you first get in, maybe? Goombario is so cute with his hat. He is, but this is based on how good they are, and he's not good. Cooper is tough because I kind of want to put him here. I think Power Shell is 2 or 3 FP, and it stays solid, hits all grounded enemies. It ends up hitting everybody for 5, I think, at max rank, which is what we're doing, max rank. So, I would do this. And there's so few characters here that I am gonna tier them within. This is Gusty Gulch, I believe. I love this song. I'll be able to tier characters within tiers. I'm gonna do Bo next because she's interesting. No, Cheeky, the one you did was perfect. I'm doing 2. I'm doing one with just party members that you get that help you out in battle, and then I'm doing one with all the characters. So you did the correct one. No worries. So, Bo is interesting. She's got Spook, which is another one of those things that can get rid of enemies, but you don't get experience, which I don't like. Out of Sight is good. Here, let's do it this way. So, we have Out of Sight with Bo, which makes Mario impossible to hit for one turn, and then on the next turn, Bo can't move. She can't do anything. Lackluster has Cloud 9, which gives Mario like a 50-50, I think it is, to be hit for around the same FP. And, sorry, Spike, not Lackluster, Spike can still act on the next turn, so he's better than her in that regard. When it comes to damage, Bo is really good at slapping the crap out of people that don't have defense, but as we saw against Bowser, if they have any defense, her slaps don't do anything. She does 1 5 times at max rank, but if they have any defense, it's 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, which equals 0. Her Fan Smack at Ultra rank does 2 5 times, so she can do the most damage out of any party member without, like, powering up. If somebody has no defense and you hit all 5 slaps for 2 each, you're doing 10 damage to one person, which is amazing. But most enemies that matter have defense, most bosses and stuff, so she... Between not doing damage to anybody who has 1 defense or 2 defense, and Lackluster being better defensive with Cloud9 versus Out of Sight, I'm gonna put her here. She's better than Goombario. Because Gumbario's kind of useless, to be honest. You only use him like out of novelty or for the memes, which I've done. I might even go all the way back to Bowser and beat him again with just Goombario and put it on the video. Just so you guys can see it. It's funny. What's up, Jose? What's up, Frederick? How's it going? So, Lackluster, or Spike, or Michael, however you want to call him, I'm going to put him here because Cloud9 is a chance at missing, as we saw with the 3 anti-guys when I fought them. 2 of them hit me like every turn, so it's a chance, but it's nice to have. His damage isn't all that great. He has a move that hits everybody for 4. He has Hurricane, which blows people away. Again, another move where I'm never going to use it because you don't get experience for that. It doesn't do damage. So maybe... I'll keep it like this for now. Maybe like that. Koopa hitting everybody grounded for like 2 or 3 FP is pretty nuts. Bombette is interesting because she really only has like 1 use. Not 1 use, I should say she has only 1 kind of attack, besides Body Slam is her basic attack, which, again, does 5 like everybody else's when they get promoted, except Goombario. Actually, I think he does 6 when he's fully promoted. He does 3 and then 3, but anyway. She has Bomb, and then, like, the big bomb that hits everybody on the ground, and then the big bomb that hits everybody everywhere, but that's 9 FP. Early on, she's kind of because you don't have a lot of FP to mess around with, but as you saw in the late game, she's very good at clearing out the rooms. She still takes a lot of FP. I had like 40 or 45, and she takes 9 to do her big attack. I feel like I'm gonna leave her here for now. The only thing that is keeping Paracarry here is Shell Shot doing 7 for 3 damage, or for 3 FP is pretty nutso. And then we have Watt, who I'm either putting here or here, because she avoids or negates defenses with her basic attack, so she's doing 5 to everything for no FP. The problem is all of her other moves suck against bosses. I'm trying to think of them against normal enemies and then bosses. You're never going to paralyze a big boss. It's very difficult. Sometimes it's impossible. Usually impossible. But doing 5, like, she's the best one to use against Bowser. Just keep her in, do 5 every turn. Even powering up Mario with her move isn't that great, because you have Super Jump Charge and Super Hammer Charge, whatever they're called, as badges. Sushi, I hate to rank so low. She's got... I mean, in her chapter where she joins on Lava Lava Island and you fight the Lava Piranha, she's OP. She's like the best character to use there. You do Tidal Wave, it hits them all, it hits them super effective because when they're on fire anyway. So she's amazing there. Otherwise, I mean, Tidal Wave is still pretty solid. We got the Koopa Bros theme going right now. Love it. Squirt is still pretty good. It's very easy to do max damage there. Water Block is kind of useful. You saw me use that a couple times, give Mario some defense. I have just the partners done right now, so let me look at it real quick. It's weird because Watt has, like, the least usefulness, but the fact that the basic attack avoids, or negates, I always say avoids, defense is huge, and I looked it up afterwards because I ended up doing 1 damage to Bowser while he had the Star Rod activated, and it still did 1 damage, and I read about it. It turns out that I almost called Watt Twink because they're little and yellow. Watt and Lackluster, or Spike, are the only ones that can hit Bowser when he's invincible. It's only during that first battle in the hallway, and it's only for one, but for some reason these two can do 1 damage while he's invincible. It's some kind of error, but it's funny. So actually, let's see, I feel like I rely on... Between these two, I rely on Koopa a lot every time there's multiple enemies and I need to hit them for not a lot of FP. I guess he's useful for clearing out enemies, especially early game, and he's very good at defensive early game. I love Paracarry, but he's going... Shell Shot's pretty nice. 7. If you need to do single target, and you only have a little FP, you Shell Shot. I think this is it, as far as these guys. Now we're going to do the stars. It's kind of weird to rank them like together with the partners because they work so different. So I guess I'll do it and then we'll kind of ignore the partners. I'm not going to take them all off. So Star Spirits. This is pretty easy. We have Scholar, my favorite one. The one that we saw the most in my run. Starstorm. Does 7 to everybody. And ignores defenses. And that's only for 2 star points, star power. That's nuts. That's like, boom. I guess I can rank them against the partners even though they're so different. Yeah. Eldstar is interesting because he's dummy OP at the beginning. 5 HP and FP for 1 star point is nuts. But you get better stuff, better items, better Star Spirits that heal. Looking at you, Miss Star, wink wink. But even late game, to heal just a little bit of both for 1 isn't bad. I'd put him here. I mean, whatever. I'm actually going to rank them separately. I'm not going to rank them against the partners. They're too different. So just ignore the partners now. Mamar has Lullaby, and it has a chance to put everybody to sleep for 1 star point. I mean, it's kind of the situation with Watt where status is really good on normal enemies, and she could do it to everybody, which is nice. But against bosses, you're usually not going to hit, but it has more of a chance to hit than your partner's statuses, if that makes sense. So I put her here, probably. Putting everybody to sleep, especially if you're low, or if you just don't want to use items, you want to do your weak attacks. It gives you plenty of turns. Muscular, who I love as far as his design. He's a sailor, he's a cool blue. But I don't think I used him once. And it's not that he's bad. He has Chill Out, which costs 2 star points. And it lowers all of your enemies' attacks by 3. That actually might have been nice against the anti-guys, negating 9 damage. I didn't think of that. But generally, I'd rather do damage than mess with the enemies. I'm pretty sure it works on bosses more often than statuses, though. Jigglypuff the Star. I feel like he's pretty solid, I just don't rely on him a whole lot. He's either here or here. I guess he's kind of like a status that he doesn't really work. I'm pretty sure he can't be negated by bosses, actually. It's a star power that just works. What's up, Ayumu? How's it going? We're gonna go ahead and put Miss Star right next to Scholar, my second favorite, and in my opinion, the second best. She's the only one that has a power that costs 3 star points, but she heals Mario for 20. So when I don't want to use my healing items, I want to save them, I'm going to rely on her smooches all over Mario's mustache, and she's pretty OP. Hitting everybody for 7 and ignoring defense is a little more OP, but at the end of the game you have so many like star points that 3 to heal 20 is not a big deal. These two are kind of the same in my opinion, not as far as their abilities, just I never really use them. They have cool abilities, but let's see, Clevar has Timeout, costs 2 star points, and it immobilizes everybody. So I'm gonna put him next to Mamar. Paper Mario food tier list? That might happen in the future. Would you want as good as they are in-game, or how much I would like to eat them? Peach is really jealous? She should be. I like Peach, you guys know that, but Miss Star? Oof, she's up there. I hate how Colorado calls her a starfish. Alright, and then this guy is Kalmar. He has Up and Away. It also costs 2 star points. I've used him a couple times in the run. He turns people into stars and they fly off. It's another situation where the character gets enemies off the screen out of the battle, but you don't get experience, which is kind of crap. Oh, the normal battle song. Here we go. How much you would eat them? I might do that. So I can't really recommend using him. I guess he's like here. If you're really low on HP or FP and you're gonna die, you can turn enemies into stars and send them away, but it's never gonna work on a boss. It's good for just getting through dungeons and getting rid of things if you don't want to fight them. But you don't get experience, which again, is crap. So, let me see. I'm gonna leave them separate where the partners are gonna be one list, and then the stars are another. There's no stars that are gonna be can't recommend or don't use ever, because they have very specific times where they're useful. Lots of enemies, you lower their attack by 3 with him, and you're good. Turn people into stars if you don't want to deal with them. Put people to sleep if you don't want to deal with them. They're all very good. I love all these characters. There's not a partner in this game I don't like. Spoilers, there is a partner in the second game that I really don't like and can't stand, but we'll get to that when the time comes. So, as far as usefulness, I think this is it. I think Watt, unless you're fighting multiple enemies all the time, you're going to use Cooper or maybe Bombette if you want to blow your FP. Watt's the best. These 2 star spirits are the best. But we got Flower Fields. This song is so good. So I think I'm happy with this. I mean, these are pretty much the same. Sleep everybody, immobilize everybody, and this one's lower everybody's attack by 3. They're all very good. These ones are eh. Anyway, let's get to the big tier list. This was number 1. Now, I've already separated them a little bit just to make my life easier. So I've got the main characters, in my opinion, ones we see all the time. We got bosses. We got the star spirits. And then we have all the extra characters. I got all of these from the same website, except I had to add the whale because they didn't have him. And they didn't have any normal Yoshis, and I accidentally put 2. So Frederick gets double Yoshis. I'm sure he's happy. These are going to represent just the adult Yoshis. This purple Yoshi is going to represent all of the Yoshi kids. And I'll probably do the same thing for the Koopa Bros. Like, I'll only use the red one to represent all of them, because they're all the same. They don't have different personalities, really. So, let's see. I'm going to kind of do a baseline here, where I'm going to put characters I really like. As far as, I mean, Bowser's personality in this game, he's hilarious, he's stupid, he gets embarrassed a lot, he's the best. As far as villains go, Colorado is definitely spectacular S tier, as is Junior Troopa. These are my 2 favorite characters in the whole game. I don't know how I'm going to tier them, but I think they're the only 2 up here. As far as other ones that are pretty good, I love the Master. He's not much of a personality. Besides, you know, he's coughing and he's like dying, and then he goes Super Saiyan, so he's awesome. And again, most damage in the game from an enemy. toughest boss in the game. It's a Toad who's Master Roshi, but he can go Super Saiyan. Like, come on. This is really easy. And actually, she'll probably end up getting her own tier list. We'll talk about her later. Just looking at her makes me sick. I love Paracarry. I love the idea of a Paratroopa that's a mailman. He doesn't have too much of a personality. I love him in battle. I love his design. His personality is very just, I want to do my job, but I suck at it. Let's see. Twink is one of the better ones in my opinion. He's... Alright, so if you guys have ever watched the Lord of the Rings trilogy, the movies, my favorite character is Samwise Gamgee, Sam. He's not a good fighter. He's not good at much, but he saves the freaking day. And that's exactly the same with Twink. Like, he's not strong, he's not anything special, but he saves the day. Without Twink, we would not have won. Bowser would have been invincible and turned us into a Mario pancake. So Twink, and he's cute. And I love that he tries to attack Bowser near the end of the game and Bowser just smacks him and he just flies out the window. Twink is one of the better characters for sure. Is there anybody else here that stands out as, oh my god, they're amazing? I mean, Koopa Koot, I'll put him, he'll be at the end of this list. You guys only saw a little bit of him. You saw when the Duplighosts were trying to impersonate Cooper, and one of them looked like him. So, and then later he was trying to find the castle and he was lost. But a little, I guess I'll talk about the side quests with him, is he gives you a bunch of different quests to do, like bring something to a character. And then he will, he'll give you like 1 coin. Kind of like how, like, when old people, you know, if you do little chores for them, they'll, like, try to give you $1 here and there. He's hilarious, and he would definitely be here. Twink might be S tier, I don't know yet. Who else? Mistar, I love you so much. All the smooches. Scholar, you're amazing. He's probably above average, just in terms of... I like that he's kind of like a tough guy, but he's got the sailor hat. He's got the Donald Duck hat, I should say. I could put him there. Oh, I put 2 that were average. Let's do... This one will just be Can't Complain. And then the one above will be average. Bootler? I love Bootler. He's such a troll. He always scares that guard. He even sends him a letter that says, like, I'm gonna haunt your dreams or something. Like... He really messes with that one guard. I love his name, that he's Bootler. He's a boo that's a butler. Very clever. And then as I clear out these tiers, I'm gonna get rid of them. Let me see... Twink's theme, there we go. Flying around, getting beat up by Bowser. Fighting Cami Koopa with Twink blew my mind as a kid. I played this when it first came out. I can't remember when it came out. I was young. And the fact that I could use Twink to kick her butt made me so happy. When it comes to Mario, it's kind of hard to rank him. He doesn't have a personality in this game. He's a silent protagonist because he's in an RPG. I mean, it's Mario. I'd probably... If it was based on how good they are in battle, like the other tier list, I would have put Mario on top above everybody because he's the strongest. Even without badges, he's always going to do more damage than everybody else. With badges, he's a god. He can bounce on people forever, I can hit everybody with Mega Quake, I can see everybody's HP, he's nuts. But this is not about gameplay, this is personality and design, and I mean, it's Mario, he's going to be average. Nothing special about him. Peach, I'll put as amazing. I love that she, in general, she's usually, like, not gonna just sit around and be kidnapped. Young Joe Day. She's gonna be, you know, she's always trying to, like, get information from Mario. She's trying to sneak out. She's pretty badass, not gonna lie. if she didn't do all that exploring in between chapters, Twink wouldn't be able to go tell Mario where the next Star Spirit is. That was all Peach, so she'll be on this list, and then we'll tier within the tier. Let's see... Toot and Koopa, I actually kind of like. The desert area, the ruins, is not my favorite dungeon at all. It might be my least favorite. But I just love that he's trying to scare you the entire time. And then at one point he uses his real voice and he's like, I mean, beware! And he's like trying to scare you. I love it. I wouldn't put him as amazing. And then I like his relationship with Chompy. You know what? Maybe he'll be amazing. Let me get some can't complains in here. Can't complain, can't complain. I mean, the Goomba King. He's got a cool design. I love that his mustache is just 2 little tufts of hair on his cheeks. I love how easy the battle is if you hit the tree and let the Goom Nut fall down and hit all of them. Cami Koopa, I will say, I'll spoil a little bit, she is in the second game, she's working with Bowser again. One of the few characters that actually does return, unfortunately, but I'm glad she does. I'm gonna put her here. In the second game, she might move up to here. They give her a little more dialogue and stuff, and she's very interesting. In this game, only, she'll be like the top of here. I still like her a lot. I like how she never questions Bowser, even when they're trying to figure out what Mario doesn't like, and Peach says, like, mushrooms and soda. And she's just like, okay, whatever, even though she knows better. I guess can't complain. I'll put the buzzer at above average. I like that you can lie to him. If you tell him that you're Luigi, he'll let you through. Because he knows Mario's wanted by Bowser. But we told him that we were Princess Peach, which he does not believe at all. So I guess I'd put it at the end of average. Not much personality, but enough that I like him. Or her, I forget. Who else are here? This guy is definitely not great. And again, she's gonna get her own tier once this is cleared out, don't worry. This guy doesn't really have much of a personality, no real dialogue. His design's kind of ugly in my opinion. Mario's paper is so cute. He's cute, but I mean... he just kind of goes inside the whale and then goes away and we never see him again. Alright, let's get into the personality of the party members. Lackluster, or Spike, is top tier. He gets the most screen time and the most development. Because he tries to fight you and then he gets his butt kicked and he's like, okay, I'll be good now. Plus his cloud is so damn cute, come on. And he's got his winning pose like when he wins a battle. When I was a kid I was shy. I'm still shy. I'm very shy. Streaming seems easy, but in general, I'm very shy. Who else? Who else? Design and personality, Bombett's pretty awesome. I love Bo, especially how she defended me during the murder. She, like, went in on people. Gumbario? I mean, it's so tough. He's a Goomba with a hat. I mean, he's the first partner, so I want to have a soft spot. But I'm gonna put him average. He doesn't really get enough dialogue to be interesting. And that's true for most of the party members. Like, none of them are gonna be up here. Because these guys, they get all the lines, and they show up a lot. General Guy is going to be like the top of amazing, and so is Tubba Blubba. They both get just enough time that I can say I like their personalities. Maybe he doesn't really get as much, he'll be like the middle of this, but Tubba Blubba, I like that after we beat him and get the Star Spirit, we learn that the boos were actually messing with him. And that's why he started, like, eating them, because Bowser made him strong, and then he was eating them because they were being jerks to him. And then we see at the end that they're getting along, which is pretty cool. I like it. So he'll be above average. General Guy is more his design. I just love that the Shy Guy is like a military leader and he's got battalions and a tank. Like, it's amazing. Not amazing, but it's very good. You're shy, so I guess you could say you're a shy guy. I'll let myself out. Yes, you could say that. I like him because he has a hat and he looked up to Mario and finally got to fight alongside him. It was touching. I do like that aspect. He'll be definitely above just because of that. I like that he was named after Mario. And he's like super hyped to work with him. And also... oh, I love this fight theme. Yes. This is the Goomba King when you fight him. We only hear it once. Where did my list go? There it is. Who was I talking about? Gumbario. I also love how his final attack is multi-bonk, and I like to think of it as he sees Mario jumping on enemies multiple times, and he wants to emulate that, so that's why he's working on a multi-bonk attack. He can't really... I mean, he could stomp on him, but he's using his head. There are some that are like... the ghost, the look of it, doesn't do it for me. But I kind of love his little, like, wee. He's like a creepy, like, blowing out the light so it's dark. I like him, actually. Alright, I need some more can't complains, and I feel like most of the Goomba family are gonna go there. Like, there's the grandmother, there's the mother. None of them really stick out. She's cute. She can go above her grandmother and her mother. The grandpa's kind of funny. You get to travel with him for a little bit. Can't complain. There's just the Goomba tier list right now, or the the C tier. The father, however, I kind of like him basically because he fixes the gate and then Cami Koopa just destroys it with the block, and he just looks so pissed off because he just fixed it. He's even like, I just fixed that gate. So because of that little part, he gets to be at the end of the average tier. Let's do Gourmet Guy. Let me look at what we have. He's definitely like there or the end of amazing. You know what the line about when he says, "Where'd you learn how to cook truck driving school?" puts him in amazing. Great design. He's just a chubby, shy guy. And he's like, people call me Gourmet Guy, but I don't know why. It's like, have you looked in a mirror? Come on, buddy. Very funny character. And I'm glad he, plus he shot to outer space because he loved cake so much. That's the only way he could have gotten up there. Definitely not great. I'm just gonna put the red and blue Goomba. They're red and blue Goombas. Gourmet Guy, just like Miitopia. Oh my god, he would make the perfect king. I know you meant like the gourmand, like I had Wario, but I would put him as the king. This is... oh yeah. Another great song. I keep losing my list whenever I look at the songs. There we go. Let's also put this thing there. Do we have any more that are like I don't like? Oh god, this thing's face. Oakley? Like, we never even get his name. Like, I had to look it up. Oakley. He just shows up in Forever Forest, and then that's it. He's not even in the parade, I don't think. Is it okay if I submit these two tier lists on my Miitopia characters? I can do that another time, just because I'm planning on doing more Miitopia. So no rush on that, but I'll do it eventually if you want to make those. Let me get back to... Lily, I believe her name is. Can't complain. She's a giant lily pad flower thing. She's like, oh, I wish I had a hero, and then she turns around and Mario's there, and she's like, oh, a plumber. He would totally work for the king. Yes. But I like her more than all the Goombas that are here. Colorado's wife. We get just enough of her that she can be kind of up here. Her design's pretty good. I like the way she looks. She's very cute. And the way she yells at Colorado all the time because he's irresponsible and kind of just sneaks off to do adventures without telling her. He gets in big trouble at the end. Luigi. I mean, it's Luigi. He doesn't do much. You have to go... I think when I went to save him from the Shy Guys, you don't even have to do that, because I don't think there's an item they take from him. Later on, we see his diary, which I made a video about real quick. So it's pretty funny. I mean... Where did I put... I don't think I ranked Mario yet, did I? There he is. I mean... I'd put him above Mario, because at least we see his diary and some stuff. And he talks. Alright, let's do some of the Merlin family. I believe... I'm gonna double check real quick which one is Merlin and which one is his son. Because they look the same. Let me check it real quick. And then I'll get all their names, actually. So... Alright, so Merlin is the one that's, like, looking down. Merlin... What do we say about Merlin? Luigi number 1, I'll add them now, but you can see them another time if you like. Yeah, sounds good. Merlin. I mean, he's above average. We can't really beat the game without him. He's kind of where we go if we're ever lost. I mean, if you haven't played the game before, this game doesn't really tell you exactly where to go for every chapter, so he could be useful to some people. And then we have his son, who is not really memorable at all. I mean, he tells us a story. And then we have... What was her name? Isn't it Merly? Yeah, Merly. This is the one that's in Dry Outpost that gives us the spell. She's amazing. She's cute. She's got a little, like, dancer outfit going on. Little hair coming out. Pink. And she's extremely useful. She's great. So is... Now this one is called... Let me get her name right. Merlot is the little one. I believe she's the one that collects the star spirits and trades badges. She's going up here. She's adorable. She gives us badges that we definitely want. Peekaboo is always the big one to make sure to get from her. Unless you want to tattle everybody, which I never really want to do. Is she the one that rhymes? Yes, the pink one is the one that rhymes in the desert and gives us the spell that activates. We had some really good luck with it. It went off on a lot of bosses when we got the experience. It went off on the Amazy Daisy, I believe it's called. Or the Crazy Daisies, the gold one. We ended up getting like 84 experience because she went off on that. That was amazing. The rest of the star spirits, I kind of dig the bow tie. He can be average. This guy is just a star with a mustache, like... Can't complain. She's pretty cute. She can go here. Eldstar, just the older star, can go there. And then we have the ancestor of Merlin and his family. She tells us a story and we go to sleep, and then she gives us the star jewel that gets us into Crystal Palace. Can't complain. Pretty cool that they added like an ancestor of Merlin. I'm just gonna put her like here because she's kind of cute. I like the hair, but we never use her at all. Amazy Daisy are the XP giving gods? Yes, they are. Alright, I think I want to finish off these, and then I'll take these tiers away. As much as I like Cooper, he has maybe the least personality of everybody in your party. He's just a Koopa that we saved, and then he travels with us, and he does good damage to everybody on the ground. And he does really well against the Crystal King, because he has Fire Shell and can hit all of them, so we don't have to worry about his illusion when he makes copies of himself when he uses Double Team. So I'm gonna honestly put him in, like, the end of here. Sushi doesn't have a lot of personality, but she has enough that I like her, and she's basically my two favorite colors, orange and purple. So I'm gonna put her, like, the highest of average, just based on the looks. Watt is cute and very useful. Now let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of this one. Let's finish off these bosses. I mean, I think I'm only going to use the red guy to represent all of them, because they're basically the same personality. But he's getting amazing, somewhere in amazing, because I love the Ninja Turtles. And when I saw that there were 4 Koopa Bros, or Koopas, that were basically the Ninja Turtles as a kid, Young Joe flipped. I was so excited. I was annoyed that they weren't the right colors, but I figure there's a lot of reasons for that, like maybe copyright. But the fact that the Ninja Turtles were in Paper Mario, and they had a cool theme, and the whole thing with the fake Bowser, which still makes me laugh, they all go there. Hubba Blubba's heart isn't really anything to me. It's a heart with demon eyes. It's a very tough battle if you don't know what you're doing. You have to wait until it charges up and then use out of sight so you don't get hit for... It was a lot of damage for that point. She's still getting her own tier. Let's keep her there. The bloopers are just kind of big bloopers. I guess they can't complain. Copyright would have killed them off, yeah. What, my little baby? Pokemon Unite colors, right? Huff and Puff, as far as the chapter bosses go, meaning you beat them and you beat the chapter, he doesn't have a lot of personality at all. He just kind of shows up, or rather you go see him and he's like, you broke my machine, I'm gonna fight you now. There's really not much to him. Plus, we cheesed the hell out of him and did like 1,000,000 damage in one turn, so... He's just a big puff of smoke, cloud, whatever. Not too great. I mean, he might even go... He's going at the end of Can't Complain, because at least it's a boss fight and he has a really cool theme like all the bosses do. The sun? Definitely not great. The sun's like, well, there are clouds, so my life is over until you save it. Until you remove the clouds and then the sun flies up. But he's kind of useless. This thing is ugly. I forget her name. And then this one's Lily. She's actually pretty cute. She can go here. I don't think I can do my tier list streams as my mouse sucks. I might have to submit them instead, sorry. No problem. Let's see. Oh, and then we have Tasty, who is the, you know, the grandma as we called her, the chef who makes all the food. She's amazing. I like her name. It's Tasty, pretty much. I like her design. She's just like an older female toad that knows how to cook, and she's very useful. I definitely cooked way too much at the end. I ended up cooking a lot and then not really using them when I should have, and then ended up with a ton of extra, but that's okay. We were definitely prepared, and it was thanks to her. So, Chuck Quizno, as I'm gonna call him, is just can't complain, slash definitely not great. What is he? He's a worm with a bow and a top hat? What the hell is this thing? I guess he gives us star point, or star pieces. This is Feisty. This is the guard specifically that Bootler always trolls. He guards the area to Forever Forest. He'll go like average-ish. I like that he gets really scared. He's supposed to be like a guard, but like all toads as guards, they're kind of useless. I've never seen... Are there any toads that are guards that ever actually protect Peach? Never. But he's scared of ghosts, and Bootler trolls the hell out of him, and I love it. He even sends him a letter. It's crazy. Herringway. I mean, I like the idea of he's a mystery, you know, he's a murder mystery author. But as far as, he doesn't really do much. You just find him, and then he's like, oh, I didn't kill the mayor or whatever. And then they're friends. Like, we get it. And the eyebrows don't really do it for me, and he's a penguin, so he can go to hell. The mayor is worse, because he does nothing at all. He just is dead, and then he's not dead. And he's an idiot. He tripped and knocked himself out. And because of that, his dumb wife gave us a hard time. We'll get to her. Well, alright, so these guys aren't going to be used, because we have red representing them. Vanity is Chuck's assistant, who, when we talked to her at the end of the game, she just put a heart. She didn't really talk to us, but then if you watch the video with the letters, she actually sends us a letter, like, thanking us for participating on the quiz show. And I think she is super freaking cute, actually. The hearts on the thing, and then the little hair, oh my god, she's adorable. She's actually, like, up here. Lucky Lulu. She's pretty great. She's definitely above average. I'm gonna put her here. I like her a little more because she has a little more personality. Vanity's just here because of the looks, let's be real. The poor penguins. Yo, Wacka. Wacka is the goat. We sacrifice him, but he gives us the best healing items in the game without cooking. You know what? He's an MVP. He gets amazing. Some of these are probably going to move down. This is too many to be amazing. Gusty Koopa. I guess I can't complain. He's kind of a big bully that we beat up eventually. I like the Colorado's like, nope, can't go that way. There's a giant Koopa that won't let me through. This guy was just on the document I used to get all these pictures. This is Rusty. He's the one we have to get the dictionary back for. And then he translates the Shy Guy note that we find to solve a puzzle. He's not great. I mean, he's just a toad with glasses, and he's supposed to be smart or something. Here's some Yoshi music when the kids are missing. Rolf and his son, because they're the same character pretty much. His son doesn't really even talk. Amazing. He gives us, what do we get? We get All or Nothing. I think we get Mega Quake through him. He gets a lot of badges to us that we can't normally get through the game. Very important. He's like... He's kind of... Tasty, Rolf, and Wacka are all kind of the same. Like, they provide us with things that we need. I feel bad for this thing. It's kind of cute. It's a blue Diglett, but we beat it up, and then we take its bumps. The Crystal King. Part of me is rating the bosses on their boss music as well, and the Crystal King's theme is one of my favorite songs. I love ice, as far as elements go, types in Pokemon, it's one of my favorites. I just like the design, I like the battle. If you don't kill his ice cubes, you take a lot of damage. Then later on he tries to double team. He can go there. This is the only penguin that won't get like low tier. Just because he reminds me of Dick Gumshoe from Ace Attorney. He's supposed to be like a detective or something. But he sucks. He's like, you didn't do it, then you have to go prove you didn't do it. It's like, that's your job, bro. But I like his hat. I like that he's green. He's definitely around this guy and this guy. Anti-guy. Can't complain. It's a black shy guy. He talks trash, and then we whooped him. I need some ice right about now. It's hot. Let's get... Raphael is another kind of like can't complain. He shows up once, he helps us out. Cool. I don't even know what his name is supposed to be. He's like the postmaster or something. It's just Parakarry's dad, I feel like. It's the only way Parakarry can take off work and not get in trouble. He also reminds me of Boomer. Oh, true. We don't really do much with this guy. We return the mailbag to him, and that's it. Moustafa is one of the better characters left that I haven't ranked yet. I'm gonna put him at amazing. I like that he has a little secret identity, and you have to give him a lemon, and then he tells you all of his secrets. I also like the whole, if you want to see Moustafa, you have to buy, what was it, a dusty hammer, and then a dried shroom or pasta, whatever, in that order to meet him, and then it's him. That whole sequence I like a lot. For the chapter that is maybe my least favorite, Chapter 2, Moustafa and Koopa really save it for me. The Yoshis, I mean, I'm gonna put... This is partly because they're so useful. This is specifically the yellow Yoshi that gives us the melons. Like, that's huge. Those melons are very good healing items for FP. Especially because you can cook them without anything else and they're good. I do like the... I like the design of the Elder. Of the Chief Yoshi, I guess. I'm a little biased when it comes to him. I like him a little more than I would because there's a flash animation that uses like Yoshi's Island and uses this character, and he's pretty chill in that, so I am going to share that flash animation. We're going to watch it together sometime, whoever wants to. I'll talk about that another time. The baby Yoshis are hella cute because they're baby Yoshis, so they'll be above average. Oh, we're doing Chan and Lee now, and the dojo music just started up. Chan and... I mean, I really like Chan. Like, he's a Buzzy Beetle with a green shell and a ponytail. This guy is just a Duplighost that it has a blue robe instead of white. Honestly, not that great. Nothing special. S. Moustafa is the best mouse in gaming after Rod, I would agree. Yaki, I'll put him at the end of average. I like that he's like, what are you doing? Oh, you're going to try to find out Tubba Blubba's secret, okay. And then there's like a pause, and then he just yells for Tubba Blubba, like, help, there's a thief! It's a cute little key with a little ribbon on it, come on. The whale, or the tuna, as Colorado calls him, I can't really put him at high. He's cute, but like, he doesn't really do much. Hey, I have a tummy ache. Hey, you saved me. Hey, I'll bring you to Lava Lava Island. No, Pikachu's a rat. He doesn't even count as a mouse. I guess he's a can't complain. And that's it, because these are doubles or we don't need them. Oh, and then the Lava Piranha. It was a cool idea for a boss, but it's pretty underwhelming compared to, like, General Guy and Crystal King and stuff. Even Tubba Blubba. Alright, now we can get rid of this tier. We'll make it pink. And we'll make a garbage tier. There we go. So let's explain this for anybody who missed that part or needs clarification. I will happily talk about why she gets her own tier. So I thought about this a lot last night, actually. If things had gone differently, it would be fine. Let's talk about it. So Mario walks into her house. I talk to her. She says, yeah, my husband's in there. Go talk to him. And then she walks in and her husband's dead. I understand that she would suspect Mario. She knows she didn't do it. And then a stranger walked in. Even though I'm Mario, I completely understand if I was, like, the suspect, right? It's common sense. I walked in when he was alive, and she comes in and he's dead. I understand that. That's fine. The fact that she says that I barged in when I didn't, without her permission, And the fact that she says she saw me kill him with her own eyes... People like that don't get second chances with me. Like, you just straight up lied and tried to really, like, ruin my life. You could have just said, like, he came in here and my husband was dead. And I would have no problem with her. Like, okay, that makes sense. But to be a lying little pink piece of crap that she is, I can't put her anywhere else. In fact, hold on. We have to really show how much I don't like her. This can be that color. There we go. That's better. I would love to be able to fight her in the game, and I would power bounce her for 70 times. I would use a tool to assist me so I couldn't miss, and I would just jump on her a million times. I don't care. No one's getting the garbage tier, but she has to be a tier below whatever garbage would be. I really don't like her. And then the fact that at the end of the game... Okay, I'm sorry. Hold on. The end of the game where she's like, oh, hey, Mario, still dangerous? Like, I want to slap her across the face. Like, why are you joking about that? You almost ruined my life. Because you're dumb and a liar. So I was going to change it because I felt like Dai was too mean. Never mind. I forgot that she jokes about it at the end. Who would be in the garbage tier? Not that one. He looks stupid, but at least he gives us a hint. Like, he's the bottom of definitely not great. But there you go. Alright, now let's rank within ranks. This is maybe the toughest decision I'd ever have to make in my whole life. Oh man, how do I even compare? Junior Troopa? I think Junior Troopa takes it. We first learn that he's like a bully, he picks on like people weaker than him. But this little dude has like character development. Like, he starts going after Mario, who keeps bodying him, and he keeps trying to get stronger to beat him. He becomes determined. He grows up, really. We watch him grow up. He always stays in his egg, but he grows up. Let's talk about his feats of strength. He has taken many beatings from Mario, even after the battles when we Kooper him, we bombette him, we para-carry him, we hammer him, I jump on him. He always comes back. Every time. When he swam across the ocean and then swam across back, and then he only had half of his HP because he was exhausted, he still fought us. A lesser Koopa would have been like, let me go heal and I'll be right back and then we'll fight. He fought us with half HP, knowing we were going to kick his butt again. He's always trying to improve. He somehow made it to Bowser's Castle at the end of the game, and he claps all the cheeks, all 8 cheeks of the Koopa Bros by himself. As a kid, that kind of pissed me off because I was so sick of seeing Junior Troopa, I didn't fully appreciate the character. I just wanted my Ninja Turtles back. And he just bodies them. I was so excited to fight them again, and then I'm just like, oh, I get to fight this little jerk again, great. But now I really appreciate it. Like, this is one determined dude. And I would have loved to have him as a party member, but it wasn't meant to be. Colorado. Colorado, the only reason I think he's second and not first is we don't get as much time with him. We get chapter... Oh, geez, what chapter is it? It's... 1, 2, 3... 4 is Shy Guy's Toy Box. 5 is Lava Lava. So he's chapter 6. Chapter 6 with the whole volcano. Clap all the cheeks, that's right. I think we can all agree that he deserves to be in Smash. Yes, he does. He can fly, he can use magic. Oh my god. But back to Colorado. I feel like if he joined us more often, he would probably beat out Junior Troopa. But we see this dude, like, be determined, grow, progress, get stronger. Colorado is freaking hilarious. I love that you go to the screen and he's just getting beat up by spear guys, and then he's getting beat up by fuzzies, or fuzzies and then spear guys. I love that he gets crushed by the spiked ball in the volcano. You move out of the way and he just gets freaking destroyed. I wish we had 1 or 2 more chapters where he joined us. He should have joined us in the ruins. I think that's how I'm going to leave it. If we saw more of Colorado, it would be closer, but we get too much with Junior Troopa. He is the coolest, best, funniest character, and he gets developed a lot, so I'm going to leave it like this. Maybe somebody else will join this tier, but they're not going to beat these two. He's so funny, the fuzzies. And then he gets burned, he falls down. Like, he's the worst, but he's also the best. And then he tries to go on an adventure without telling his wife, and he gets in trouble. Like he always does. Alright, now let's go to Amazing. Let's see if I want to keep these all as Amazing, because I'm seeing some that are like, they could be like above average. This is our average, pretty much. So with that said, a lot of these are like not really above average, to me, honestly. The Yoshi might stay there just because of the yellow one that gives us the melons. Alright, let's go back and do this. Who do I really like? He's the funny idiot. He really is. I actually ended up like going to Google Images and like looking at a bunch of art that people made for these two characters. There's some very good stuff. Alright, so who's like the top of Amazing? Twink, Bowser, Master, Parakarry. A lot of these characters. I guess here I want design, or they have a really great personality, or both. So, like, he's useful, useful, useful. But they're not, like, great characters, you know? They're just very useful. I guess that can go for Merlin, but I love her design. Oh, this is Merlin, this is... the heck is their name? Merlin is the pink one. Merlot is the little one. I'll put Merlot here. She's cute, but her older sister, I think it is super cute and very useful. Waka and Moustafa. Well, Moustafa's staying. I love him. Oh, this is tough. Toot and Koopa, I'm really mixed on. He's gonna be the top of this, I think. This really needs to be characters I replay the game for. These are characters I will never forget. Even if I somehow forgot about this game, I would never forget these characters. Yoshi is top S tier. I don't know. So Bowser, Twink... Who else doesn't really belong here? He's funny, but he's not... I don't come back to the game for him. Bo can go down. Bombette can go down. I'm leaving Spike up there, though. I think as far as partners go, him and Parakarry are my ones I like the most. For completely different reasons. I love Parakarry in battle, but he has no personality. I can't stand lackluster Spike in battle, except for Cloud9, but he has a great personality, so it might actually go like this. I like to do Minecraft tier one day. Go for it. I love doing tier lists. It's so much fun. Yoshi cookie top tier. I would love a Yoshi cookie. So you know what? Twink goes here. He's not a character I come back to the game for, although I love him. But he does save the day. And again, beating Cami Koopa, clapping those old wrinkly Koopa cheeks, is amazing. Thousand Year Door has pretty funny characters. I can't wait to get into that game. It's going to be very soon. And I can't wait to do a tier list when we beat it. And this is the Crystal Kings theme. Alright, who else does not belong here? The fact that they are... Honestly, these guys are like the coolest. They're Ninja Turtles. I guess he'll be near the end. I'm going to keep him in Amazing, because he is amazing. his look actually is not appealing to me. I don't like him for his look. I like him for he does 7 to everybody for 2 star points. So I'll put him here because he's more usefulness, like all these characters. Yay, Twink. Twink made the top 3. Creeper is lowest tier. Twink deserves it. As soon as I compared him to Samwise Gamgee from Lord of the Rings, I realized that he just deserves it. He won't beat these two, I'll be honest. I'm going to be completely transparent. I'm never going to like him more than these two, but he deserves that spot. He is the real hero. Bowser would have won without Twink. And who knows what would have happened. I'm putting Mistar pretty high up too. When it comes to Peach in paper form, her eyes are kind of offsetting to me a little bit. I actually don't think she looks great as a paper character in her paper form. She's not ugly or anything. It's just, I guess one of the biggest reasons I like Peach is her eyes. She has beautiful eyes, and in this they're just like little dots. So it kind of, she'll be the bottom of amazing because she's still badass in the game. She gets all that information. She goes out above and beyond to help out. Whereas in other games, it's just, oh, I'm captured. Uh-oh. Come save me. Like, she gets shit done, alright? I had to swear there because that's the saying. Who else? I feel like Gourmet Guy would be kind of at the bottom of this. Parakarry is just my bro. Lackalester's the best. As far as personality on partners, she can probably go below. I guess Peach is still here just because of all the work she puts in. Smash Bro likes beautiful eyes. Yeah, you gotta have nice eyes. As far as the top 3, the Master's cool because he's a Super Saiyan old man Toad. But no personality. I guess he'd be around here, the design. I'd put Lackluster above because of his character development. We get him so late, he's the last one, but he has the most development out of all of them. I think that's okay. Bowser as the best, like, I don't want to put him here. I prefer Daisy and Rosalina. I can't stand Daisy. Her eyes are too far apart. She looks like she's been hit in the head, and she's dizzy. I don't know. I love Peach, I love Rosalina, Pauline, and then there's like Wendy Koopa, and Birdo, and Toadette, and then maybe Daisy. I can't stand Princess Daisy. Cross isn't here, so I can talk smack about her. My eye color is Frederick's favorite color. Oh, you got green eyes then. I have brown, like Hazel. So, I don't know if I want to tier all of these. Let me take a look. Let me look at Amazing one more time, because I'm super into this tier list. It's like my favorite game. Hi, I'm Daisy. Hi, I'm Daisy. Hi, I'm Daisy. It's like, hi, I'm gonna get some duct tape. I would put Peach. You know what? She does put in a lot of work. Design aside, it's still Princess Peach, and she still does work. We'll put her, like, here. Mistar is the one Mario really wants to smooch, though. He definitely calls her even after the journey. He's like, yo, I saved the Star Rod, so you want to come over real quick? He just has to pray for it, right? And I'm sure she'll do it every time. Anyway. Amazing. Moustafa's amazing, but he's not amazing like the tier. He's like the best above average, I guess. This is still a good tier. Look at who's in here. Cami Koopa, Mario Brothers, Crystal King. This is a good tier. Can't Complain. Is this the music when you're talking to Huff and Puff? Yeah. We only hear it before battle, and then we just fight them. I think everything else is okay. These guys are not really interesting to me at all. The sun is such a wimp. Like, come on. All they had to do was be like, alright, the sun's gonna fly up and try to get rid of the clouds while you're fighting Huff and Puff, or destroying the machine or whatever. It just is like, gives up, like, I can't do anything, I suck. You know what? The smaller ones I think I can, I'm not gonna bother, they're all horrible in different ways. Garbage? You know what, she's the end of definitely not great. Oh, never mind, she's like, oh, my friend's dying? That sucks. This gem is really pretty, though, so I'm gonna keep it, and she can just die. Speaking of dying, I think I went into excruciating detail on this person. I'll say again, under different circumstances. Hey, detective, my husband was alive, and then Mario showed up. I let him in, and then my husband's dead, so he's the only suspect. Oh, he barged right in and killed him? I saw it with my own eyes. Like, you can go jump in Mount Lava Lava and die. Die tier. I would probably put Hazel and Princess Peach and Pikachu above her, too. This music plays when the Shy Guys are... Oh no, this is the Fuzzies with the shells in Koopa Village. This is not the Shy Guys. So I think I'm okay with this. Can't Complain, they're like... All of these are like, they're fine. I actually kind of like his design a little too much to put him in Can't Complain. No, he's average, actually. She's something else. What about Peach? She's very high up. Probably put her here. Yeah, I like that. If Parakarry had a better personality, he would probably be like here. Or right after Bowser. But he doesn't really have one. Fuzzies was a bear. Pikachu is climbing up in this world? Yeah, he can be the king of the trash. I'm not gonna tear all this up, but Vanity, freaking cute. Alright, so this is it. Mostly interested in the first two. I would say, you know what, honestly, I said Twink is one of the characters I wouldn't come back for, but he has some great moments. Not just the end. Enough that I would keep him... Yeah, I come back for him. Bowser with his diary. The OP smooches from the beautiful starfish. Oh, I said Peach? I meant Daisy, obviously. Wow. Yeah, I meant Daisy would be down there. She's a character I don't like to look at. So I'm happy with this. Let's do some of you sent some lists of your own. So this one is from Cheeky. Like we all thought, Twink is at the top. He deserves it. I know you liked Watt a lot as well. You put Wacka as third, which... Okay. These are super funny or super cute. We got Mario, you think he's cute. Bombette's cute. Funny, I think, is for Colorado. I think you might think Junior Troopa is cute and funny. He's funny. The blooper... Is the blooper cute or funny? General Guy. Lady Bo. Raphael the Raven. Parakarry. The siblings. Colorado's wife. The Koopa Bros all together. Wacka's hilarious. He's like, stop hitting me, and then you just keep doing it. Oh, this is when you... This is from Tubba Blubba. When you learn of his secret. You got the Master, you got Dick Gumshoe Penguin. The Mayor? Really? I guess it's funny because we all thought he was dead and he's not dead. Tasty, Moustafa, Mamar, Clevar, Koopa Koot. I like how you put him here when I didn't even do the side quests. So if you do play this game, you need to do the side quests. He is hilarious. More than just being lost at the end of the game. He's like, where's the castle? Why am I at a bad shop? Cooper, cute, I can see that. Bootler is very funny. The blooper's cute. These are cool too. Peach, Bowser, Quiznos subs, Sushi, Buzzer, Eldstar, Chan, Crystal King, Lackluster, Lackilulu, Feisty, Scholar, Goompapa, Anti-Guy. I think it's Goomama, and then the parents are just Papa and Mama. That one moment was good enough for me. I also slightly busted out an old man voice, so I think that got you. Where's the castle? Yeah, the Goomba family for the most part is the same for me. I like that you also put him above them, and it was probably because of the whole gate incident. Oh man, you put this thing here? These two? I can't look at. We got Miss Star, we got the Merlin family. Cami Koopa, Luigi. Man, I wish they made Luigi a partner. That would have been so cool. Nothing against these characters, but not really memorable. I was looking at this, and I completely agree with just about all of them. I would not agree with Toot and Koopa. Joe is an old man. Yes! Toot and Koopa is Moustafa, or Moustafa, and Toot and Koopa saved that chapter for me, like I said before. It's my least favorite, but with those two characters, him trying to scare you away the whole time, and then he does his normal voice, and he's like, what's wrong with you? I told you to leave. I'm trying to scare you. Why are you still here? Not really memorable. I mean, Rolf is the man. I need that all or nothing badge. But other than that, yeah. Same with him and him. I don't know how you put these two separate. They're the same character pretty much. One's older and one's younger. I think Red is the older one. I didn't do a tier list because I don't 100% know the personality of the characters that well, plus Yoshi would be the only one in S tier. I figured, when I accidentally put two Yoshis in, I was like, oh crap, Frederick's gonna put all of them top tier, even the same one twice. I was eating nachos, so I didn't really remember him. And then we have They're Okay. You put somebody before her? How dare you? She should not be above anybody. I would put Pikachu 2 tiers above her. I like blue more than red. That makes sense. Okay. I gotcha. Pretty good list. You have my top 3 up here. I like it. Retro Joe. Oh boy, that's the new channel name. Smash Bro Retro Joe. My Xbox Live name back in the day was Smash Bro Joe. I got teased a lot, but I also killed people in Call of Duty, so... She's a cute color? No! Okay, I'm gonna go through it again. She invites us into her home. I think she offers us tea, actually. Oh, you want to see my husband? He's in the next room. Her husband's dead. She says that we barged in and killed him and she saw it. I don't care what color she is. I don't care what she looks like. She needs to die. I'm getting Fauna. Anyone want Coco or Rocket? I'm good on that, thank you. But I'm glad you're getting Fauna. I saw your tweet. Fauna is adorable. Unlike this penguin. This penguin could look like... I don't know, something amazing, and I would hate her. Doesn't matter. She could look like Miss Star. Where is she? Where's Miss Star? Where are you? She could look like her, exactly. I don't care. I wouldn't smooch that. She's a liar, and she's like, doesn't care who she gets in trouble. If I was Mario, I would have been like, I walked in and he was dead, and I saw you do it. And I would have had backup, because I have 7 party members. 8 party members. Yeah, 8. That's what Mario should have done, but he doesn't talk. Well, cheeky. I mean, you like Pikachu, so it makes sense you don't put her last. That's all I'm gonna say. I know. Wow. But there's no way she's above anybody. But thank you for making a tier list. Even though you've never played this game, I know you enjoyed watching, so thanks for making a list, and I hope you do play it for yourself. It's so much fun. We have one more list. This one is from somebody who's not here right now. This is from Crossfighter. Now look at Cross's top list. Mario has no voice box. Wow, there's the wow. I'm very surprised he put Twink in the middle. Well, let's go through it. Best. He agrees with me for the best two, even in order. He likes Watt and Bowser, of course. Lady Bo was... He said... I thought he said Bo was his favorite party member, but maybe Watt grew on him. He's got Parakarry, Spike, Sleepyhead Crossfighter. Yeah, he's definitely sleeping in. We have Mario himself. He put the Yoshis pretty high, and the Lava Piranha. I think that's because that's his favorite chapter, I think he said. It might be my favorite just because of freaking Colorado. And then we have Scholar, the best Star Spirit. At least when it comes to the damage and stuff, usefulness. Merlin, Gumbario, he likes a lot. The Master, Gourmet Guy, Cooper, Merlot, the Koopa Bros all together. Yeah, they're the same person. Bombette, Lucky Lulu. Ooh, the Yoshi Chief. Rolf, General Guy, Tasty, Mistar. Should be a little higher up, in my opinion. The Tuna. Then we have... Well, this was like Madame Merlar or something, like the Ancestor. Bootler pretty high up. Anti-Guy, Koopa Koot. Sushi, Twink. I'm very surprised Twink isn't somewhere here or the top of here. But again, it's all opinion, and I don't know if he was doing like usefulness versus design and personality. So it's whatever. It's just who he liked. Crystal King, the baby Yoshis, the Goomba family. Yeah, he likes Gumbario a little more than the dad though. Goomba, it's supposed to be like, it's Goombaria, yeah. Like Goomba Maria. Feisty pretty high up. The Sun. Animal Crossing fish tier list would be hilarious. Oh my god. We have Luigi being mad at the sun because the sun is useless. He liked Moustafa as good. These are all still good. Vanity at the end. Okay, but not my favorite. Peach! Crossfighter, wake up. How dare you? I like her a lot in this. Like I said before, Peach's most appealing thing to me is her eyes. And they're kind of ruined in this design, but she's so cool in this game. I also love how she comes across Bowser's diary and reads that, like, he loves her, basically. And she's like, ugh, poor Bowser. By the way, in the second game, Bowser is somehow better, I think, in my opinion. You'll see. We have Detective Penguin Gumshoe, Clevar, Toot and Koopa, Cami he doesn't really like. Again, she gets much better. And then the worst. That's my dude right there. He put her at the bottom. See, Cheeky? Crossfighter understands. Alright, let's compare these two. But also, I have these on my bad one as well. So, Smash Bros. I is gonna give Crossfighter the Pow Pow. In Smash. Let's go over these two really quick. This one right here, I'm not even going to say her name, she doesn't deserve it. She's a horrible person or flower. She understands that her friend is dying. And the jewel that she has can save it, but she wants to keep the jewel, so she's greedy. She's greedy. That's the best word to describe her in one word. This person is a sociopath. I'm not going to go over all the stuff again. She's a liar. She's the worst person I've ever met, in real life or in video games. And then she jokes about it at the end. Remember the time where I tried to get you, arrested and, you know, killed for murder? Oh yeah, good times. Hammer, 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 bomb. It's not funny. You don't joke. There's some things you don't joke about in life. We all know this. You can't make that a cute little memory. No. Remember that time? No. Die. I have a gift for her. If I was Mario, I wouldn't kill her because Mario's not a killer, but I would hire somebody to kill her. Who could I hire in this game to kill her? Let's see. Yo, anti-guy? Are there any, like, bounty hunters or anything? Not really. I would have Lady Bo. I would have Bootler and Bo haunt her dreams every night and scare the living crap out of her so she couldn't sleep. I'd have Luigi do it. Look at his... I don't know what this sprite is from. I think it's right before he jumps into a pipe or jumps out of a pipe, he does that stance. Because he doesn't battle, so we never really see this. You got red on your island today? I'm gonna visit later, if that's okay. I need to check some art. General Guy? Oh, he would call in the stilt guys and... No. Gourmet Guy can smush her. Oh my god, Gourmet Guy can do a... What's it called? A ground pound on her. Just one. Do like Snorlax and Unite, where he jumps up and lands on them. Have Snorlax or Gourmet Guy just flatten her. Let's see, who else could do it? General Guy? Yeah. I want to see General Guy, the first wave of Shy Guys. I want them to all just surround her and just beat the living crap out of her. I hate her so much, you guys really don't understand. Anyway, that's where she belongs, or in her own crap tier. Thank you, Cross, for having a list. We'll go over the two I did real quick again. I would make Gourmet Guy some penguin cake. He would like it more than the cleanser cake. So we have our usability, how good they are in battle. I still think this is pretty accurate. All the Star Spirits are good in different situations. Sushi is only really useful against fire enemies, which there aren't many of. I'm definitely not putting her in Don't Use Ever. If you're fighting a boss that has no defense, you can slap the crap out of them for 10 damage. It's very good. So I would actually put her here. He's really the one where it's like, you use him as a joke to, you know, beat strong enemies. Gumbario versus a Magikarp? If it was the Magikarp that beat up Pikachu, I know I have to bring it up. I feel like Goombario would have a hard time, because that Magikarp was pretty strong. And then here's our list for just how much we enjoy the characters overall. These really are my three favorite. And then these are very close, and then the rest are pretty good. And then, of course, you know what? The ones we're not even using go before her. The ones we don't even need, are gonna go before her. So what do you guys think? This is another great song. I'm only really ranking the first two and the last one. I should have put, like, a picture of, like, things I hate to put above her. Things I don't enjoy or I hate. It would have been Pikachu, it would have been spiders. If I had to... They have those crazy games where they try to scare people. It was like Fear Factor, I think. I've seen them put people in, like, a box with tarantulas. I would do that if I got to kill her. If I was allowed to kill this character, I would in return sit in a box of spiders. Of course, I would have to be allowed to wear a sweatshirt and sweatpants and, like, tie everything up so they can't get in my clothes at all. And then put the hood over and just cover. Pika spider. So basically a Joltik. But Joltik's cute, unlike Pikachu. And unlike real spiders. I'm pretty happy with this. It looks like the green Koopa's about to, like, fart in her face, and she's like, oh my god, I love it. So I think this is it for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sending in lists of your own if you did. We all know the pink penguin should be top tier. You're banned. Wall. Pikachu is on the top of the list of things you like. Yeah, sure. No. Very happy with this. I beat the sequel. It's called 1,000 Year Door. Paper Mario, the 1,000 Year Door. I've beaten it a bunch of times, not as many as the original. Maybe like 3 or 4. I love the game. I beat it like 6 months ago, I feel like, but I'm going to play it again. Probably at the end of this week, I'm gonna start the sequel, so look out for that. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys again real soon. Have a great rest of your day. Oh, good morning, Crossfighter. Cross, since you're here, we have to talk about how... Well, let's show Cross my tier list real quick. He made one, so I want to show him live. I've determined that in order, these are my favorite 3. Good morning, Cross. Amazing are these ones. We both put a certain penguin at the bottom. So I had an extra Yoshi, as you know, and then these guys I didn't use. I used the red one to represent all of them. I put her behind the ones I wasn't even using. And I think she should do that. You put her at the end of yours as well? Cheeky made a tier list and made her second last instead of last. Can you believe that? Because I'm still trying to process it. I was literally about to end and then you showed up. The other tiers are not in order, but the first 2 and the last one are. You have a stomachache again? Oh, you gotta go to sleep again. It's that time. I'm gonna end here now anyway. I just wanted to give Cross a good look. If you want to see Cheeky's tier list and what I thought of yours, you can rewatch. Because I'm about to end and get some food. So thank you again for watching. Wow, Cheeky. I know, right? Wow. I may stream some Unite later. I might. We'll see. 50-50. If I do, I'll let you guys know. Otherwise, have a great rest of your night, and I will catch you next time. As always, peace!